and welcome to PA Harness Week. I'm Sharla McBride. Every week, the races keep getting bigger and better, and that goes for this week as well. We've got some of the top mares and colts in the world racing on our show. That, plus for all of you viewers who think this sport is easy, wait till you see me give it a try. That's coming up on PA Harness Week, plus much more. We'll discuss the Earl Beal Jr. Memorial. That's coming up next Saturday at Pcoono, as some of the top trotters will do battle to honor a man who helped shape Pennsylvania racing. Then we'll head to Mohawk and Tioga for some unbelievable races. Plus, I got a chance to see what it was like to drive a standardbred. That's later. And at Pcoono, can Rockin Glass hit the winner's circle again? And Transcending tries to keep pace at Philly. Racing's fastest paced half hour is coming your way right now on Comcast Sportsnet.
They go. Explosive Matter wins the Colonial easily. Underway. Starting fast outside here is Brett Messenger to the early. 55 and 4 the halftime. Just over 3 to go. At the top of the stretch.
Well, hello there, harness racing fans, and welcome to another exciting edition of PA Harness Week. Along with the lovely Heather Moffat, I'm Steve Ross, and we got a show today that's brimming with excitement and frothing with harness racing action. As a matter of fact, just saying that kind of got me a little aroused.
It did me too.
Oh, it worked on both of us, huh? Excellent. First of all, coming up next Saturday, a week from today at Mohegan Sun at Pcoono Downs, it's a big race. It's a trot. It's worth $500,000, and it's not so much the race or the value of it, but who it's named for. And the gentleman it's named for is Earl Beal, who is a mainstay in Pennsylvania harness racing, and wherever we got to today would not have happened without Earl Beal. I think you'd agree, right?
Oh, absolutely. He helped with getting the video lottery terminals in Pennsylvania. He also has helped with simulcasting with the great cards that Pennsylvania puts out, with being it across the country. So he's been huge.
Okay, right now we're going to be joined by Sam Beagle, who is another mainstay in Pennsylvania harness racing, and he'll talk about his friend and colleague Earl Beal and what he meant to harness racing in the state of Pennsylvania.
All right, thanks so much, guys. I'm here with Sam Beagle. Sam, the Earl Beal Jr. Memorial is a very special race. I know it's very special and personal to your heart. Explain it a little bit to me.
Well, Earl and I go back a long ways, probably to the late 60s, and in the late 70s, he got on the PHHA board. In the early 80s, I got on the board, and we served together. I was president, and then he was president, and we were good friends on top of this. And he's just a special person to me and Batoni.
This will be the second annual now. Why is this such a special race, and why is it such a great race to remember him?
Well, Earl always liked trotters, and so when we made a memorial to him, we used a trot and race, and he liked the colts over the fillies, so we made it a colt race, and I'm sure he's up there looking down smiling.
Thank you so much, Sam. Just a reminder, go out to Mohegan Sun at Pcoono Downs 1 week from today for the $500,000 Earl Beal Memorial Final. It's a great trot. Some of the greatest trotters in the world will be on hand at the Poconos. Okay? Time to get to harness racing action.
Yo, Brodo, what's up? The hats. Don't you want to mention what we're wearing?
What hats?
Father's Day.
They're so comfy, I didn't realize it was on my head. Do you believe that? Now, these are not only, you might look at these and say, well, they're just hats, and you would be dead wrong. You know what it is? It's a convertible hat. This hat can be worn this way, frontwards, or it can be worn backwards, like that. And there's something on the front, a harness racing horse, and on the back, Harris, Philadelphia. So it's a great hat. And I know what you're saying to yourself out there, watching PA Harness Week in your jams. How can I get one of them bad boys? All you got to do is come out to Harris, Philadelphia tomorrow. And while supplies last, just come on out and get one of these hats. And then you'll be cool and hip like us.
That's right. So happy Father's Day. Come out and get your gift.
Can I go to the race now?
Yes, you may.
Thank you. Saturday's 12th at Mohegan Sun at Pcoono Downs, a condition pace. Non-winners at $25,000 in the last 5 starts. Number 2, Rockin Glass with Georgie Nap was the 6-5 chalk. Number 7, McClellan was 9-5 with Andrew McCarthy. Number 4, Silent Swing with Joe Pavia Jr. was 4-1, and with a call, Jim Baviglia.
Dallin back Hanover, a mean bit of pacing right now, and quickly here we go again, pulls the pocket. McClellan lucky enough to catch that cover on the outside, leaves the inside open for Star Party. Silent Swing is third over. Fourth over is Rockin Glass. He's on the move, but a lot to pass here. Meanwhile, Dallin back Hanover putting up a fight with, here we go again, 3/4, 123 even, 27 even third panel. All of a sudden the sky's opening and the rain falling on them as a slight edge for Dallin back Hanover. Here we go again right alongside. McClellan coming up way out wide. Here comes Rockin Glass. Top of the stretch now. Still Dallin back Hanover out in right field. Rockin Glass is on the move big time now. Rockin Glass.
Well, Rockin Glass got into the outer flow, then came off cover and won for fun in 149-2. McClellan closed well for second for a chalky exact in number 8. Dallenbach Hanover off at 25-1 with newcomer Eric Carlson cut the mile before tiring and finishing third. And if you think that's all, you'd be wrong again. First you're wrong about the hats, now you're wrong about the action, okay? Heather's got the feature race Sunday from Harris, Philadelphia.
Yes, I do. Winners over Pacers. The purse is $30,000. Number 3, Dial or No Dial. If you're a regular viewer of the show, you know that this is one of my personal favorites. He's also the favorite in the race, just starting back to his 2012 season. The 2 is Guacamole Hanover, biggest money winner so far in the field this year. And number 4 is Transcending.
Let me give you your props.
I know.
It was guacamole. I was doing the guacamole stuff. I made it Mexican, but it was guacamole. James told me, so that's the deal. You were right.
Thank
I'm sorry. I was wrong. I admit.
I like to be right sometimes. Number 4, Transcending, just missed in this class last time out.
Dial or No Dial, forced to keep at this pace with Transcending tracking his every step just 3/4 away on the outside. Whack-a-mole Hanover holds pocket position. Bondi couldn't be in a better spot, set to strike 2 1/4 off the lead while second over. Bet the Townsend traffic 3.5 from the front. Beginning to labor, though, trying to keep pace. Custer the Dragon circles wide from Shuby's place at the back. Flipper J dropped out last 5 from the front. 3/4 in 121-4, and the field turns for home. Dial or No Dial. Parry the challenge of Transcending. Bondi kicked 3 wide, is slow to gain late. Dial or No Dial, fully extended. Transcending coming back down to the line. Transcending the advantage. Transcending!
So I thought that Dial or No Dial had the competition all washed up. That was my soap reference right there, Dial. But Transcending, bold move, got up to win in 149-3 with a Tony Hall in the bike. Of course, we all know that Yannick Gingras is the regular reinsman for Ron Burke's stable, right here at Chester. Well, Yannick, as you'll see later in the show, was at Tioga driving foiled again for Ron Burke. So, what does Ron Burke do?
Calls Tony Hall.
Yeah, he gets on the horn and calls Tony Hall, who's a respected driver out at the Meadows. So he says, yo, Tony, come out here, drive my horses. I need somebody to good communication and somebody that I trust. And there's Tony Hall getting to the winner's circle with Ron Burke's horses.
And that's it?
Yeah, isn't that a great story? And I found out for real that that's true because I tweeted Ron Burke yesterday, and he told me that that's what happened.
Oh, okay. Stay with us when we come back. We'll have more action from Mohegan Sun at Pcoono Downs, and our lovely Sharla gets in the bike, literally. Don't go away.
So far, so good. Smooth ride.
Mohegan Sun, off-track wagering. Allentown, Carbondale, East Stroudsburg. Always leave happy.
NF quotable.
Why do so many winners travel in EB trailers? They love the ride. EB Pacesetter trailers deliver your horses in peak condition, ready to race every time. Designed to provide safe and comfortable transport for standard-bred racehorses, EB's Pacesetter Series trailers are the preferred choice of professional standard-bred trainers and breeders nationwide. All EB Pacesetter models feature custom standard-bred options and excellent airflow and aligned interior sealing to keep your horses fresh and comfortable. Every EB trailer has commercial quality componentry and riveted sidewall construction engineered and designed to stand up to constant and rigorous horse and road use. and a sleek aerodynamic nose design that also delivers improved fuel savings. More winners ride with EB than any other trailer. EB, setting the pace in standard-bred horse transportation.
Hi, welcome back to the show. Let's go to Mohegan Sun at Pcoono Downs, Saturday's 10th. Your 7th.
Okay, winners over Pacers. Now Mohegan Sun. First, $25,000. Number 7, River Shark. Already made $160,000 this year so far. The 8 is Fred and Ginger. Looks for his 3rd straight win in this class. And then number 1 is AJ Corbelli. Won the same class in 150 flat last time out.
It's now Fred and Ginger, who's won back-to-back on the outside, taking some air, but motoring on by River Shark, who's been tough at the Meadowlands and at Yonkers of late. Hurricane Scotty J back to 3rd, followed by the Yonkers shipper Hickory Horace. AJ Corbelli won in this group last time. He's 5th, and Dancing Yankee, who likes to come from off the pace, will follow cover. Mojo Terror is 7th. At the end, Sea Venture. To the half-mile marker they go, get there 54-3, 27-2, nearly as quick as the opening panel there. Fred and Ginger has speed to burn on the front end. He leads it by a length and a half now. First over, that's AJ Corbelli trying to get to the leader. Good trip here for River Shark. Dancing Yankee second over is in striking position. And it's Hurricane Scotty J boxed in 5th, 3rd over Mojo Terror, then Hickory Horace and Sea Venture in the back. It's still Fred and Ginger 3/4, 122 even, 27-2 third panel. Fractions have been consistently fast. Fred and Ginger with the lead. AJ Corbelli on the outside. Dancing Yankee gearing up for his move. River Shark right in the pocket. A wall of horses behind Fred and Ginger, who now digs in for Kakaley. Here comes River Shark on the inside. River Shark and Fred and Ginger. They're toe-to-toe. They're stride for stride. It's River Shark.
River Shark left early, gave the lead up to Fred and Ginger, and in return, River Shark got a garden spot journey. George Napolitano uses a passing lane to win in a 149-3. Fred and Ginger just a half length back for 2nd. Dancing Yankee finished 3rd. And so while those horses just went around the 5/8 mile oval at Pcoono Downs, guess who else did it? Blondie, Sharla. Yes, she got to get a driving lesson, a personal driving lesson from Matt Kakaley. How cool is that?
He's still my heart.
Yeah. Okay. So Sharla found out that it is a very fun sport, but it's also very dangerous to be a driver.
Last year, Matt Kakaley was the leading driver at Pcoono Downs, so what better way to learn how to drive than from the best? Sporting Matt's colors for the day and hoping the good old red, white, and blue will bring me good luck. The helmet and protective eyewear will keep me safe. And just like that, I now look like the next Matt Kakaley. And now it's time to find out if I can drive like him too.
It is a lot of fun, especially when you first start.
I'll be driving the best horse for the job, appropriately named Best Around. Best Around. And she's going to teach me how to be the best at this, aren't you?
That's right.
What are a few things I need to know before I get in the bike today?
Just jump in, hold on, and don't let her go too fast.
So far, so good. It's a smooth ride. Got the reins, holding them steady. And just in case she gets excited,
that's what I'm
Matt's here to save the day.
The horse's mouth is just so gentle, like you don't really even need to jerk on them. You just touch them, and they know what they're supposed to do.
Best Around knew she wasn't supposed to go fast, but that didn't stop her from picking up speed after a few laps. Oh, okay. She's getting a little feisty. And then just as we were heading down the home stretch, Best Around decided it was time to go to the bathroom. And with that, it was time to hang up the reins. This is fun. I think I can get the hang of this. Matt, I might have to steal these colors from you and take over your job. I don't know.
I don't know about that.
The irony about the whole thing was the horse that she trained Best Around up at Mohegan Sun and Pcoono Downs shipped down to Harris, Philadelphia, and proved himself worthy of his name. He was the Best Around. Now, was it because he was the best horse, or was it because of Sharla's training tactics that she put into training this animal I don't know, but let's find out. Here's Sharla to talk all about the experience with this horse.
Thanks, Steve. Well, it was quite the adrenaline rush that I did not expect. I expected Best Around to go slowly and steady around the track, but in fact, as you all saw, Best Around was ready to run, and that she did. It was very difficult to hold the reins tight and to keep her steered in the right direction, but with a lot of help from Kakaley, I was able to get the job done and get it done safely as well. It was so much fun, a great experience that I would definitely do again. I want to thank Kakaley so much for taking the time out of his busy schedule to give me the opportunity to be a driver for a day. It really was a dream come true. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Sharla. That was a fun piece, was it not?
Yes.
All right. You know, the other thing is, the last time she was in a bike with Corey Callahan, she had flip-flops on. Did you notice if she had flip-flops on or not?
I forgot about that.
Yeah, thank you. I thought that was slightly odd, you know? I don't know. Stick around with us. When we come back, we're going to have more action coming up. And Kelly's picks are here. Want to make some money? Don't go nowhere.
KC Colt trying to spring this 19-1 upset.
Welcome, good old Sunday. No love when you don't come. Welcome, son. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to your place in the sun. Welcome to your place in the sun.
Mohegan Sun Off-Track Wagering. Allentown, Carbondale, East Stroudsburg. Always leave happy.
Hi, and welcome back to PA Harness Week along with Heather Moffett. I'm Steve Ross, and speaking of Heather Moffett, she's got a race for you from Harris Philly on Sunday. It was a goodie.
Okay, claiming $25,000 to $30,000. Number 5 is Mr. Terry Fra. Won this class 2 starts back at Philadelphia. The 7 is 3 New Dawns. I want to make a reference to Tony Orlando and Dawns, but nothing's really coming to me. Tony Orlando and Dawns.
Tony Orlando and Dawn. Is he? Are they horsemen? Trainer, driver?
Number 8 is Casey Colt. Tough post, but coming off a really strong effort at Yonkers.
They straighten away up the backstretch. 3 New Dawns, prompted along by Casey Colt, is now just a half length in front. Casey Colt continues to make progress while facing the breeze. Now a joint leader with 3 New Dawns, 5/16 from home. All-Star Dragons on a perfect pocket ride, switching to the 2-path to track new leader Casey Colt into the far turn. Mr. Terry Fra's got room to close the gap at the inside. Now 2 lengths off the lead. Won the outside, 9 innings, just even right now. Come together inside of that. Esprit de Cade Jaysman non-threatening. 5 lengths from the front coming to the 8th pole, and Lord Terror has trailed throughout. 3/4, 122-2. The field turns for home. KC Colt trying to spring this 19-1 upset. Just put 3 New Dawns away. Mr. Terry Fra is rallying beautifully down the open stretch, down to the line. Mr. Terry Fra lunging. Mr. Terry Fra.
3 New Dawns really trying to pace his tush off to cut the mile. Casey Colt, who came from, was 20-1 in here. Oh my gosh, really put the pressure on. And then it was Mr. Terry Fra with Corey Callahan. He comes home the fastest to win in 151. Casey Colt really never saw the pylons. He was second. Third went to 3 New Dawns.
Tony Orlando.
Yeah, the guy from Orlando. Yeah, okay. Anyway.
Before my time.
Kelly.
Yes?
She's up next. She's going to give her picks. I know she's great to look at. But listen to her. I'm telling you, trust me, because she's going to fatten up your wallet. So, ears open.
Thanks, Heather and Steve. Tonight is surely one of the most anticipated nights of harness racing. I'm going to get right to it with my picks. First off, we'll take a look at the Meadowlands in race number 8. It's a condition pace, and I like the 3 on top Western Trademark, a good-looking bay who's been knocking on the door, finishing second in his last 3 starts. However, he's made 7 trips to the winner's circle this year, and I think he finds a good position to be close to the action here tonight to return to to his winning ways. 3, 5, 2, and 7, my picks at the Meadowlands. And from New Jersey all the way up to Canada, we're going to take a look at the richest pacing race in the world, the North American Cup Finals at Mohawk. It's really no secret. I'm going with the 4 on top, Sweet Lou. He looms the favorite to be out of this field of 10. He's been perfect in 3 starts so far this year, including last week's record-breaking performance in the elimination, 47-4. Now, his connections were able to choose his post position. Trainer Ron Burke chose the post 4. He has kind of the option to come from behind or to leave. I think he's going to leave, and this field does lack a whole lot of early speed on the outside, but I could see the 8 Warrawee Needy firing from the 8 hole, possibly sitting a nice trip behind Sweet Lou, just like he did in the elimination, and maybe having enough to bring home the win in the stretch here tonight. Now, Sweet Lou might not make you all that much money. I think he'll go off as the favorite. So to add some values, my pick in here, 4, 8, 2, and 3. Hopefully they'll bring you a little bit of luck. Can't wait for this race. We'll check it out and send it back to you guys.
Thanks, Kel. Can I call you Kel? Is it okay to call her Kel? Kel? Mm-hmm. Good. Good picks, Kel. All right, that's really good stuff. When we come back, we're going to go in the bike. And this time, none of these horses involve Sharla McBride. Don't go away.
Mohegan Sun Off-Track Wagering. Allentown, Carbondale, East Stroudsburg. Always leave happy.
Hi, and welcome back to PA Harness Week. And as promised, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're about to see the best 3-year-old pacers in the world going at it, hammer and tongue, at Mohawk Raceway on Saturday night. You know why? Because we're going to go in the bike. Okay, 2 $50,000 limbs for the $1 million North American Cup Final for 3-year-old pacers, the best in the world. The final tonight, on the line, $1 million. Number 6, a rock and roll dance with Yannick Gingras was the 9-5 chalk in this classy field of 10. Number 1, Michael's Power, who won a division of the Some Beach Somewhere last week, was 5-2 with Scott Zeron. And number 9, State Treasurer with Jody Jamieson, was 3-1. And with a call, our man Ken Middleton.
Mel Mara leads the way. Here on the outside, a rock and roll dance to apply heavy-duty pressure. Back in the pocket spot from 3rd is Michael's Power. On the cover, 4th to the outside, Pet Rocky. Gaps it slightly, though. Inside from in 5th, trying to fill a vacancy is State Treasurer. Sweeping up into 6th on the outside, Secrets of the Night, 3/4. In 1:21-3, a 26-4 slugfest around that far turn. And a rock and roll dance got in Luke Willette's wheel there, and he almost made a break in stride. Mel Mara's got the front end leading it. In that pocket spot, Michael's Power, Zeron twisting, turning, desperately trying to find room for him. Far outside, closing up now. Pet Rock is closing. Dapper Dude, whaled wide, it's time to roll. Wicked finish coming up here in the first Cup elimination. Time to roll, and Dapper Dude.
Wow, what a heat. 5 of them, count them 5 together. When the smoke cleared, it was number 4, Dapper Dude off at 9-1 with John Campbell. Got his nose there first, winning in 1:49-3. Number 7, Time to Roll with Andy Miller, was just a head back in 2nd. Number 2, Pet Rock with Brian Sears was right there 3rd. Get this, the 4-7-2 trifecta paid $1,102. That's a 9-1, a 6-1, and a 7-2. Who said you can't make money in this game, right?
You said that earlier. You asked me that same question.
But I was lying.
Okay.
It was rhetorical. Now for the second limb, here's Heather.
All right, number 1 is Sweet Lou, last year's 2-year-old pacing champ. This is his 3rd start for this season, and he's stronger and he's been dominating already. And then the 6 is a Warrawee Needy. He's 4-1, the second choice. This is his first start of the season, his first start, but he made over $500,000 last year, so the rest are double digits.
Into the stretch they come. Sweet Lou put to pressure now. Warrawee Needy pops out of the pocket spot, still a length away. 3rd up off the rail and driving comes Better's Edge at long odds. A deep stretch lead, and it's Sweet Lou. He's still there. He's a length and a half in front. Warrawee Needy back in 2nd. Then it's 3rd to Better's Edge. The 2nd Pepsi North America Cup elimination, Sweet Lou.
Sweet Lou lets everybody settle, and then Dave Pallone tips him out and takes command, and they cross the wire in 1:47.4. He's not like the horse to beat in the North America Cup or anything, right? He won by over 2 lengths, but Watery Needy raced really good. He was second. Thinking Out Loud was third. Oh, did I mention Sweet Lou, trained by Ron Burke?
Hello. By the way, also a footnote in that race, there's a horse that didn't make the final but raced huge, and his name is Hurricane King Cole. He broke before the start, and it was rumored that he paced his last 3/4 of a mile in 1:18 and change. We don't even know if that's humanly possible or animally possible. But the point is, he didn't qualify for the final, but look for him later on. He was driven by Tim Tetrick, and he was a pacing machine, came his last quarter in 25 and change, okay? Now we go to some more big races, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Sunday 7th at Tioga was the Artscape for free-for-all pacing mares. All the best were there. Number 7, Put On a Show, was the Even Money Chalk. The P.J. Fraley entry of number 1, Crispy Apple with George Brennan, and 1A, Andrew Vett with Tim Tetrick, with 4-1. The Ron Burke entry, number 2, Ginger and Fred with Jim Morrill Jr., and number 2A, Proclamation with Ron Pierce, worth 5-1. Let's see what happens in this incredible heat.
Dream Fair Eternal grabs the racetrack, closing on the outside second. It's Proclamation, but coming to the wire, it's all Dream Fair Eternal and Jody Jamieson.
Number 3, Dream Fair Eternal. Yes, that Dream Fair Eternal. Forgotten in all of it. Went off an 8-1 with Jody Jamieson and won a 149 flat off a perfect covered up trip. 2A Proclamation was second best. Number 5 dropped the ball with Yannick Gingras. Closed like a rocket to be third. And now, with arguably the best field of older pacers ever, here's Heather.
Wow. Okay, it's $182,000 Bettor's Delayed Open Pace. Now, what would a PA Harness Week show be without 80 references to Ron Burke? I mean, it's like Burke-mania around here. 4-horse Burke entry, starring the 2011 Pacer of the Year 1B, foiled again. And then there's 1A, Clear Vision, part of this group as well. We've also got last year's winner of the Bettor's Delight. That's number 5, Better Sweet. And number 7 is We Will See, who you can never discount.
Better Sweet on the inside, foiled again on the outside. Joining the chase, Clear Vision, ready to go 3 wide. We Will See, tips 4 wide off the turn. Foiled again, grabs the racetrack. Clear Vision closing on the outside. Better Sweet has not given up. Coming to the wire, Clear Vision.
Better Sweet at 13-1 with John Campbell leaves big time, sets off the first quarter in 25-3. Hello. But then he takes a little bit of a breather in the second quarter, but he's doing the work up front. Foiled again, getting a 2-hole journey. Then at the end, 3 horses right there at the wire with Clear Vision and Matt Kakaley. Bravely Get Up by a nose in 158-2. That was a new mark for Clear Vision, by the way. Foiled again was second, and then Better Sweet did hang on for third.
And Better Sweet was huge, I might add.
Yes.
So watch for him in the future, okay? As you can tell, because the hat is back on my head, tomorrow is Hat Day here at Harris Chester. Why not make plans to come out, have a great day of racing, and grab yourself a hat to get out of the shade, or get into the shade, right? That's the word. Okay, a reminder, make plans now to attend 1 week from today, the $500,000 Earl Beal Memorial Trot. It's going to be a race for the ages. Make plans to attend. And for all of us here at PA Harness Week, along with my partner Heather Moffat, I'm Steve Ross, reminding you to get high on harness.
It's only natural.
Oh, my God.
Explosive Matter wins the Colonial easily.
Underway. Starting fast outside here. Messenger to the air.